Avoid this drink. It weakens your legs. Seniors' health. Have you ever paused halfway up the stairs, wondering why your legs feel heavier than they used to, or perhaps you've noticed a subtle stiffness in the afternoon? Nothing painful, just enough to make sitting down feel like a small relief. Many of my patients, people I've known for years, tell me the same thing, doctor. I thought I was just getting older, but something feels off. Sometimes, it's not your age that's slowing you down. It might be something as familiar as the drink in your hand. I remember Mr. Harold, a gentleman in his 70s who loved his sweet iced tea every afternoon. It's just tea. He would smile. But over the years, I saw his steps shorten, his balance shift, his legs grow more tired with less effort. He didn't change much in his diet, but that one daily drink, that quiet, comforting habit, had more power than we thought. In this video, I want to gently walk you through something that's affecting many seniors without their knowing. If you still value the freedom to walk with confidence, to feel light on your feet, to enjoy your daily stroll, then please, stay with me. Let's take this journey together, one step at a time. Part 1. When sweetness steals your strength. Every afternoon, Mr. Allen would sit by the window, sipping his favorite sweet tea as the sun dipped low behind the trees. "It's just a little treat," he'd say with a gentle chuckle, but over time, he found himself avoiding the garden path he once loved. "My legs just don't feel like they used to," he admitted. No falls, no injuries, just a slow, quiet fade, and that's how it often begins. Not with pain, but with a subtle heaviness in the legs, a little more effort to rise from the chair, a hesitation before the stairs. It's easy to blame it on aging, but what if one of the culprits is something as familiar as a glass of soda, a fruit punch, or that sweet tea we've come to associate with comfort? You see, sugary beverages are more than just empty calories. For older adults, they quietly accelerate a condition called sarcopenia, the age-related loss of muscle mass and strength. These drinks, packed with added sugars, lead to blood sugar spikes and chronic inflammation. Over time, they impair how your muscles produce energy. That's why you may notice your legs feeling tired quicker, even without much exertion. Science shows that high sugar intake can disrupt mitochondrial function, the tiny powerhouses inside your muscle cells. When they struggle, your legs become sluggish. Every step takes more effort. And worse, your balance suffers. What was once a steady gait may start to feel uncertain. But let me tell you something important. This change is not inevitable. Your body at any age is capable of healing and rebuilding. You don't have to cut out everything you enjoy, but even small adjustments in what you drink can lighten the load your legs carry every day. So instead of that daily soda or sugary tea, consider a refreshing glass of cucumber-infused water, or a gentle herbal tea like peppermint or chamomile. These still offer comfort, but without asking your muscles to pay the price. As we age, our choices either preserve or quietly erode our independence. And the simplest habits, what we sip with lunch or dinner, can make all the difference. In the next part, we'll look at something even deeper, how sugary drinks silently steal the strength from our bones, and why this matters more than ever after 60. Part 2. Sugar's hidden assault on your bones. Mrs. Eloise loved her cola. Every day at noon, she'd sit in her favorite armchair, open a can, and smile at the fizzing sound. "It helps me feel young," she'd tell me. But a few months after her 78th birthday, she slipped in the kitchen, nothing dramatic, just a gentle tumble. Yet her hip cracked like dry twigs. That's when we discovered her bone density had dropped more than we expected. When we think about strong bones, we often think of calcium, milk, or supplements. But few of us connect our daily beverages, especially sugary sodas, with bone health. And yet, they're more connected than most realize. Many soft drinks, particularly dark-colored sodas like colas, contain phosphoric acid. This compound, while harmless in small doses, can throw off the delicate balance of calcium in the body when consumed regularly. In seniors, it contributes to calcium loss from the bones, making them more porous, fragile, and prone to fractures. Now, here's the thing: your legs carry your world. They bear your weight, they steady your steps, and they give you the freedom to move. But when bones become brittle, even a simple trip over a rug can turn into a life-changing injury. A fractured hip isn't just painful, it can lead to months of immobility, depression, and a loss of independence that's hard to regain. This isn't meant to alarm you. It's a gentle reminder that even comfort has a cost. And sometimes that cost hides in our favorite drinks. The calcium we try to build up with supplements or leafy greens can be slowly leached away by daily soda habits. So what can we do instead? Choose drinks that support, not sabotage, bone strength. Fortified almond milk, dairy milk, or even orange juice with added calcium in moderation can be great options. Herbal teas like nettle or oat straw also gently support mineral absorption. What matters is not perfection, but awareness. Every small choice you make today adds up to stronger legs, steadier steps, and the confidence to keep walking on your own terms. In the next part, we'll explore a less visible but deeply important topic: how sugar affects your blood flow and why your legs depend on good circulation more than you might think. Part 3. Sweet drinks, slower blood. Mr. Daniels used to walk every morning just a quiet loop around the block, waving to neighbors, taking in the sunrise. But over time, his legs began to feel heavier. Not painful, not numb, just slower. "Feels like I'm dragging sandbags," he said once, half laughing, but I saw the worry in his eyes. It wasn't about aging, it was about flow. Our legs don't just rely on muscle and bone, they depend deeply on circulation, the ability of blood to reach every cell with oxygen, nutrients, and healing power. And sadly, sugar has a way of interfering with that beautiful rhythm. When we drink beverages packed with added sugar like fruit punches, sweet teas, or energy drinks, they flood the bloodstream, causing sharp spikes in blood glucose. Over time, these sugar surges lead to inflammation in blood vessels, stiffening the arteries and reducing their flexibility. It's like turning a soft, flowing river into a narrow, rigid pipe. This reduced circulation affects everything but especially the legs, where blood has to travel the farthest. Without a healthy flow, your leg muscles may not get enough oxygen. That's when you feel that deep fatigue, the unexplained heaviness, or the slight burning sensation after just a short walk. Even more concerning, poor circulation can lead to a condition called peripheral artery disease (PAD), where arteries in the legs become narrowed. PAD doesn't announce itself with a bang, it creeps in with subtle signs: cold feet, numb toes, or slower wound healing. But here's the hope: just as sugar stiffens vessels, better choices can help them soften again. Start small. Replace that sweet tea with lemon water, add cucumber or mint if you'd like. Try warm ginger tea, which not only soothes the stomach but gently supports circulation. Or enjoy coconut water in moderation, with its natural electrolytes that nourish your veins. Remember, your legs carry your freedom, and blood is their lifeline. Next, we'll talk about another quiet culprit: alcohol. It may be part of your evening ritual, but what is it really doing to your strength and balance? Let's look at it together. Part 4. Alcohol's gentle but lasting damage. Some of my patients tell me with a warm smile, "Doctor, I only have a glass of wine with dinner. It helps me relax." And truly, I understand. There's something about that small ritual, a toast to the day, a reward for making it through. But I always offer the same quiet reminder: even small comforts, over time, shape our bodies in unexpected ways. Alcohol isn't just about the liver or the brain. It touches everything, especially our legs, in ways most people don't expect. Let's start with muscle. Your legs are made of powerful, hard-working muscles that allow you to walk, rise, bend, and catch yourself when you trip. But alcohol quietly disrupts protein synthesis, the body's process for repairing and building muscle. When that process is interrupted regularly, muscles shrink, strength fades. What once felt sturdy becomes soft and unstable. There's even a name for it: alcoholic myopathy. It sounds clinical, but in real life, it looks like shorter walks, shakier steps, and eventually more falls. And it doesn't stop there. Alcohol also interferes with nutrient absorption, especially calcium, vitamin D, and magnesium. These are the very building blocks your bones and muscles depend on. Without them, bones weaken and muscles can't contract properly. It's a double loss, and it plays out slowly, year after year. Then there's the matter of balance, a subtle but vital function that many of us take for granted until it slips away. Chronic alcohol use damages the cerebellum, the part of your brain that keeps your body steady. That's why even one drink too many can make your walk feel unsteady. But long-term, this damage builds silently, increasing your risk of tripping on a rug, stumbling off a curb, or misjudging a step. And finally, let's talk hydration. Alcohol is a diuretic, meaning it draws water and important minerals out of your body. Dehydrated muscles cramp more. Joints become stiff. Recovery slows. But here's the most important truth: you don't need to quit entirely to feel better. Just reducing your intake, having alcohol-free days, alternating each drink with a glass of water, choosing lower alcohol options can restore strength, balance, and clarity. There are wonderful alternatives: sparkling water with berries, herbal mocktails, or a warm cup of lemon balm tea in the evening. You can still enjoy the ritual, just with a gentler, kinder touch to your body. Next, let's explore what happens when sugar and alcohol join forces and why their combination can be especially hard on your legs. Part 5. Your legs and the sugar-alcohol spiral. There's a quiet danger in the way sugar and alcohol often show up together, especially in the lives of those who are simply looking to enjoy a bit of comfort. Think about it: a chilled glass of sangria on a summer evening, a rum and cola at a family barbecue, a sweet cocktail on holidays. These aren't bad things on their own, but when combined regularly, they form a kind of silent spiral, one that slowly chips away at the strength in your legs. Sugar, as we've seen, causes inflammation, energy crashes, and muscle fatigue. Alcohol weakens protein repair, robs nutrients, and impairs balance. But together, their impact multiplies. Here's how many mixed drinks are double dehydrating: sugar pulls water into the bloodstream, while alcohol pushes it out through your kidneys. The result: your body loses vital electrolytes like potassium, sodium, and magnesium. These minerals keep your muscles flexible, your joints smooth, and your reflexes sharp. When they run low, cramps begin. Stiffness sets in. Even getting out of a chair can feel like a chore. And when the body is low on water and minerals, blood flow slows. Circulation becomes sluggish, making it harder for your legs to receive oxygen and recover from effort. Over time, this increases the risk of chronic leg fatigue, nerve pain, and even wounds that don't heal well. One patient of mine, Mr. Lewis, was active and cheerful, but every Saturday night, he enjoyed a few sweet cocktails. By Sunday morning, he'd feel tired and unstable on his feet. "I thought I just needed more sleep," he said, but in reality, his legs were dehydrated, nutrient depleted, and struggling to bounce back. So what can you do? You don't need to give up pleasure, but consider choosing mocktails made with fresh fruit and sparkling water, or alternating each alcoholic drink with a hydrating one like coconut water, lemon water, or a mineral-rich herbal tea. Your legs do more than carry your weight, they carry your independence. And with a few mindful swaps, you can keep them strong and steady for the years ahead. Now, let's turn to the most hopeful part of this journey, what you can drink to help your legs heal, rebuild, and stay strong. Part 6. Healing Choices. One sip at a time. When Mrs. Bernice came in for her checkup, she shared something simple that warmed my heart. "I've started carrying a little lemon in my purse," she said, smiling. "Just a slice I add to my water. Makes me feel fancy without the sugar." It was a small change, but in her case, it made a world of difference. We often underestimate how gentle shifts can build real strength, especially in our later years. Just as certain drinks can quietly wear down our muscles, joints, and circulation, others can nurture us from the inside out. Let's start with the foundation, water. Plain water may not feel exciting, but it's still the gold standard for hydration. Our muscles, especially in the legs, depend on water to stay elastic and energized. Even slight dehydration can cause stiffness and fatigue. But here's the key. Water doesn't have to be boring. Try infusing it with slices of lemon, cucumber, mint, or even berries. Not only does this make it more inviting, but it also offers gentle antioxidant support, helping calm inflammation and support blood vessels. Next, consider herbal teas. Warm or iced, they offer comfort without the sugar crash. Chamomile calms. Ginger supports circulation. Hibiscus helps manage blood pressure. Nettle can aid bone strength. You're not just sipping a drink, you're nourishing your body. One gentle cup at a time. If you enjoy something with body or richness, milk and plant-based alternatives like almond or soy milk, especially when fortified with calcium and vitamin D, are wonderful choices. They hydrate and help maintain the minerals your bones need to stay resilient. And for those who enjoy a bit of fizz, sparkling water with a splash of 100% fruit juice can give you that satisfying mouthfeel without overwhelming your body with sugar. Just a touch of pomegranate or orange in bubbly water can feel festive, refreshing, and healing. The truth is, you don't have to sacrifice enjoyment to protect your legs. You just need to be intentional. These small decisions, what you reach for when you're thirsty, are like tiny votes for your future strength. They say, "I still want to walk. I still want to dance at my granddaughter's wedding. I still want to feel light on my feet." And every sip that supports your muscles, your bones, your balance, that's a sip toward freedom. Up next, let's gently bring everything together and remember what truly matters as we grow older with strength, grace, and intention. As we grow older, we begin to understand that health is not just about numbers or diagnoses. It's about the simple moments, walking to the mailbox without fear, strolling through the park without fatigue, dancing slowly in the kitchen with someone we love. Your legs are more than limbs. They are your freedom. They carry your stories, your strength, your choices. And while age brings changes, it also brings wisdom. The wisdom to pause, reflect, and gently adjust the habits that no longer serve you. Today, we've looked at some of those habits, drinks that may seem harmless, even comforting, but which quietly chip away at your strength. Sugary beverages, alcohol, sweetened cocktails, they ask your legs to carry a heavier burden than they should. But we've also explored something more powerful: hope. Hope in a slice of lemon dropped into cool water. Hope in a warm cup of ginger tea on a rainy afternoon. Hope in every small decision that says, "I still care for this body. I still believe in movement. I still choose strength." If this conversation has helped you see your choices in a new light, I'm deeply grateful. You deserve to move through your days with steadiness, with ease, with confidence. And you don't have to make these changes alone. We're walking this path together. If you found this video helpful, Please share it with someone you love. Comment below and let me know what drink are you reaching for today and what are your legs telling you in return. Until next time, be gentle with yourself. Stay strong. Stay steady. And as always, walk well.